Alrighty. Hello, hello. One second, guys. There we go. Alright, so today we're going to be starting Act 3. I was able to finish Act 2 yesterday. So between today, before I go to work, and then the next 2 days that I have off, we're going to beat the story, get our mount, run around and collect all of the altars of Lilith, and start working on getting our renown. Because I guess at level 50 you unlock the Paragon board. And then between level 50 and 100, every time you gain a level, you gain 3 Paragon points. To start working on your Paragon boards and stuff with. So I want to try to do the best I can to what world tier am I on? 2? Okay, good. I need to figure out a way to get my I need to find a way to get my spirit up. I need to get my spirit up, and I need to get my HP up. HP and defense. Alright. I'm gonna make my way up this way. So we'll hug the left side. Hey, how you doing, Jason? Good morning. But, yeah, so we'll hug the left side so we can try to see what's, like, up and around the way here. Got ported there. How's your morning going, buddy? Big ass dead fucking animals. Whoa, shit. That wasn't very fun. Actually, let us all come over here. this cellar. If I want, you can join me. You're at that exact same point. Yeah, dude, we can do that. I'm down. Let me just go in and make sure that, because I know that I have my, Is that you, Dragon Knight? I wanted to make sure that I had my stuff set up so that somebody could actually join me and like play with me if they
want. They've been feeding on me. My soul. Please.
Let me finish this cellar real fast and I'll jump into the voice chat in my Discord.
I need more spirit. I do not have enough spirit. I do not have enough spirit.
I gotta try and get my poison damage built up too. You need to boot up real quick?
No,
that's fine.
Please.
It'll give me a chance to get my Discord popped up real fast. I need to figure out how to there's gotta be a way for me to be able to for me to get my gems to a higher level. Oh, there it is, General. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, it's not just let you know I was on the server, but you beat me to the punch.
Yeah, let me turn your volume down a little bit. Say something real quick.
How's this?
Okay, cool, that's better.
Also, very warning, I'm still waking up, so I literally woke up like 15 minutes ago, literally.
Yeah, I got you beat by 15. I woke up like a half hour ago. Well, I didn't get shit for sleep last night, and or the night before last. So when I came home from work last night, I passed out. I'm like, I'll sleep tonight, wake up early in the morning so that I can like play the game before work. Slept in later than I wanted to. See, is there a way? I was trying to see if. Okay, so shift is how I do that. That's so.
Because I might need.
So where do you want me to meet you at? I'll probably go back to the town that I just left a second ago. Just meet up at the town over here. God, that's such a big upgrade, man. See, this one here, oh man.
Alright.
20% speed.
Hard firing them though.
So I'm looking at these pants right now, and if I swap to these pants that I just got, the armor upgrade goes from 380 to 428. But I mean, I'm not too worried about losing the legendary aspect on the pants I have, because it's for damage reduction as a werewolf, and I'm doing a werebear thing. But the pants.
I mean, if you're planning on going more werebear, then you wouldn't really need stuff for werewolf. Although I would, with that kind of roll, I actually would eventually.
I'm gonna try to extract it if I can.
Actually, yeah, extract that, because that's a really good roll.
But my only thing is, like, I mean, I don't use Hurricane, so, which is on the pants I'm wearing, so I'm not worried about that, and I'm not worried about the legendary thing. The only thing I'm worried about losing is that 7.2% damage reduction while fortified, and the 12 life regeneration while not damaged. Because the life regeneration while not being damaged means, like, between fights I heal back to full health, and a lot of my stuff is, like, a lot of my defense is barriers and fortification. But the pants that I have that I'm thinking about getting gives me 20% movement speed for 2 seconds when I use a potion. It's a big armor upgrade by like 48. I get 2 ranks of trample, which is my which I am actually using, and the dodge chance.
The new ones give you 2 ranks of trample.
Yeah, 2 ranks of trample.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, that's a tough decision.
Like, it's good for the trample, it's good for the movement speed when I use my potions, and it's 48 extra armor. But I would lose the life regeneration. I mean, I still have life regeneration while not damaged recently on other gear, but I like to have
Won't
it.
be as potent.
You know, yeah. Because, like, if I'm in the middle of a boss fight
actually,
and I'm about to die with no potions left, I can always, like, dodge away from the boss, kind of kite around the room, and as long as it's not hitting me, that will
really
activate
quick
and heal me.
I think this what determines its value. If you go under stats, I'm curious to see what your stats do, because they're different per class, so I can't know exactly what they do. Like your strength, intelligence, willpower, dex.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what they'll do,
Strength is
because
for
apparently they're
armor.
different every class.
Yeah, strength is for my armor. Intelligence.
Strength is purely armor. Okay.
Resource generation
So.
and resistance to elements for intelligence. Willpower is my skill damage, my healing.
They all have a
receive,
defensive
and
stat,
my
but some of them have an
overpower.
offensive stat.
Yeah.
So willpower is your main.
Yeah, willpower.
Because that's what gives you your skill damage.
The critical strike.
It also increases your overpower damage.
Yeah, willpower and dexterity, because the critical strike chance is a big deal.
Yeah, crit chance is always a good one.
Especially now that I have this thing. I actually got a somewhat decent roll for this legendary aspect too. It's between 5 to 10%, and I got 8% increased damage for each second that you stand still, up to 30%. So, like, if I was to move right now...
That more so depends on how often you're standing still.
Well, yeah, but my biggest move is pulverize, where I just kind of slam at the ground in front of me. And if I'm spamming pulverize in, like, a boss fight or something, I'm standing still anyways, because I'm spamming...
By the way, that's me.
Okay, because I'm spamming the ability. So, like, when I'm moving around and stuff, my attack power is 752, but if I stop moving and let that activate, it builds from 732 to 814. Or 627 up to 814. So I gain, like, almost another 200 attack power if I let that build up without moving. gold. I need to figure out how I can upgrade my
I'm
gems
out of
again.
spirit.
Because I got my gems upgraded once, but I have enough to, I think I have enough to upgrade my gems a second time, or at least some of them a second time. But the gem person in Kyobashad, it only lets me upgrade my gems once there. Hey, what's up, Alex?
Hello?
Hello?
I'm out of spirit.
By the way, on stream, your Discord is really loud, and Jason's voice is overpowering you pretty hard.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
for him, I have to literally like, I turn him up to max and he's still a little quiet because the game's overpowering him.
Alright, we turn him down.
Yeah, I would just turn like Jason specifically down. He's pretty loud.
I did. I just turned him down. I was gonna turn the game volume down a little bit too, or at least the effects volume. That way I can hear you guys.
Yeah, I pulled up your stream. I was sitting there watching YouTube on my TV, and I saw you were live, so I was watching for a bit. But I was watching while you're leveling until you beat the campaign or you find a legendary affix that's specifically really important. The most important things to look for is flat damage reduction stat on your armor. So just basically the higher item power is going to be better, essentially. Ranks of abilities are also really, really good. Especially for like main abilities that you use, you want plus ranks in like your primary damage ability. And you want weapon damage is the most important stat in the whole game. Weapon power on weapons is going to be net you the biggest worth than any stat or affix on any gear. You just want armor and weapon damage. So the higher item level, the better. You just want to keep wearing whatever just has higher power until you're like already done with.
Another thing that I've been building towards as well is my overpower damage. Because I have my main ability that I use, like my main damage, which is pulverize. One of the modifiers is that it says next pulverize will overpower every 12 seconds while you remain healthy. And I also have overpower damage on like weapons, and I have the ruby skill for weapons gives me overpower damage. And there's things in the skill tree as well that I've been using that give me more overpower damage.
I can make you better gems if you want, because you can't craft better gems until you're like 50 and 60.
Okay, that's what I was
70.
trying to figure out, because I mean, I know in Kyobashad they let you upgrade the gems once, but I definitely have enough.
Yeah, so you can go to chipped, regular, then there's perfect, and then there's the royal, I think.
Okay. I know I did see there was a leak of a picture the other day, and
someone was talking about
like
World Tier 5.
Well, no, like for gems. Like,
yeah, I know. In the higher,
like,
it's in the higher tiers. They're talking about more gems.
Yeah, like
probably
6,
from
7,
different
8.
boss fights, shit like that.
No.
It'll be interesting.
I'm saying like the gem level. Like there's
I know.
been leaks
I
like
watched
7,
the
8, and
Asmongold
9
video.
or some shit like that.
Yep.
So the chest that I have that I just picked up, I'm kind of torn on this one. The one that I have on gives me 2 ranks to Earth and Bulwark, which is my defensive barrier ability, and gives me 6.6 physical damage and 20 dexterity.
Are you
But
using
the
Earthen
one-
Bulwark?
I am. It's my biggest
Okay, then
defense
yeah,
ability.
you want to keep that.
But over here, because I have Earthen Bulwark maxed out at the skill tree, so it's rank 5 regardless. The armor that I could get takes my item power from 369 to 406. And this here has 5% earth skill damage, 5% poison damage, and 4.5% reduction while fortified. Fortified is one of the biggest things for druids with like damage reduction and barriers and stuff. And earth skill damage is my pulverize, which is my main damage dealing ability. And poison damage is my companion that I use that like immobilizes and kind of like traps the enemies. So I mean, I would lose 2 ranks of Earthen Bulwark, but I get more damage in 2 of my main abilities and get more reduction for my Fortify, and it has 2 gem slots instead of just 1.
Yeah, they've German.
So I might have to take it, man.
Yeah, I think it might honestly be better.
Yeah, I mean, I lose a little bit of life. It goes from 656 to 640, but my
It's
armor...
because the 2.5% life, once you put 2 gems in it, the other one will have more.
Yeah. But the armor goes from 2030 to 2077. It's a big deal.
Okay, so you can invite me real quick. Let me grab you some gems. I don't mind giving out like really good gems to other players, like to lower level players who are leveling, because gems are decent, but they're not like a massive like gapping stick.
Right.
Let me look up what the best gem combinations for Druid is.
Well, I know for weapon, I'm pretty sure the best gem for weapons for Druid is the Ruby. Because of the overpower damage.
If you have ways to force overpower damage, you probably could abuse it a little bit more.
You know the Druid. Oh wow, the Druid leveling build is so weird.
It is. And there is ways to do that.
Weird.
Jason, because
It's a
there's
summoner build.
overpowered damage, and then there's overpowered chance.
So are you doing Earth Bear or are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing like a Earth Bear. Pretty much like my main damage abilities are the biggest damage ability I have is Pulverize. And then I'm using the Poison Creeper as well, because it periodically emerges from the ground every 7 seconds and applies 349 poisoning damage over 6 seconds to any enemy in the area. And that's passive, so that's all the time. But when I activate it, it strangles all surrounding enemies, immobilizing them for 3 seconds and poisoning them for 1309 damage over 3 seconds. So that's like my crowd control ability, I guess you could call it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trample. I've been using Trample as well. Because it gives me Unstoppable, which makes it so that I
crowd
can't
control
get
enemies a lot?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, you want Sapphire in your weapon for increased critical strike against crowd controlled enemies.
Okay. Well,
it's like 10.5% increased strike. It's a huge.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I would do that or if I would use the Overpower. Because, like, my main damage ability is Pulverize, which has the Overpower with it as well. Because there's Pulverize every 12 seconds when you remain healthy. But then I also have this thing where when I use Pulverize, if I wait to use it again at 12 stacks, my Pulverize will automatically force an Overpower. That's why I was doing the Overpower damage, because it stacks up in between the fights. So like at the beginning of every fight, I can kind of like dodge into the middle, hit a Pulverize, and it hits them with that, with all that Overpower damage. It's not the greatest for bosses, because I can't stop attacking long enough to stack those 12 stacks again.
Yeah.
But it's really
Says-
good for regular enemies.
Ruby for armor for percent max life, diamond and jewelry for increased resist all elements, and sapphire weapons for increased critical strike against ground controlled enemies. Is what it said. What it recommends.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give you 5 of every
Okay.
gem, and you can kind of just use them whatever the way you want.
Alright, well, let's go... Let's go to Kyovashad. Because I also have to get that legendary aspect out of that piece of gear.
Yeah, that's a tough choice.
Still in the Twisting Blades rank. Damn it.
And I'm trying to figure out, like, I've been looking up a bunch of guides and stuff for it and watching a bunch of videos on how different, like, Druid players are doing it. But I'm trying to figure out the Paragon board, man. Like, before I unlock it, I want to try to at least understand it before I unlock it, you know what I mean?
You won't until you really get like a chance to like dabble with it yourself. It's
Yeah.
pretty complicated system. Like it's not complicated, but it's complicated enough where you just kind of have to actually like sit down yourself and fuck around with it because it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not.
I mean,
It's
I,
not
They go
friendly.
turn it.
I guess, from what people have said, all of the classes, like, everybody's stuff is the same, from what people are telling me. So, like, I guess everybody gets the same 8 Paragon boards. So, like, you don't gotta worry about, like, somebody else getting a better board than you or something like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Which is nice. I gotta sell this. I'm, like, super
Ow.
low on gold right now.
I can give you some of that too. I have like 50 million. Gold. You'll find that you'll spend so much gold in your time trying to get everything up.
Yeah. I might actually have to wait to do all of this until I get gold.
So
All right,
I actually
traveler.
have the highest
Here's your
level
gems now.
ones. How many gems? How many weapon gems can you use? Because your offhand use weapon like you get 3 gems, 2 for two-handers, 1 for offhand.
Right
your-
now,
Your
I'm,
totem gets 1 too.
Yeah, right now I'm using a one-handed axe and a totem, but between the two of them, I only have 1 socket.
Okay, but like total, you can only have 2 sockets. Like if you got a socket on your offhand, you could use 2 sockets.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like
It's
the
one per
totems
weapon
can
or
have
2 for
sockets.
doing your
Yeah, the totems can have sockets too.
Another time, then.
Arms for the light.
Okay. I was able to make you all of the gems you'll ever. Yeah. So eventually you can get these things called like something prisms. They're called scattered. Scattered prisms, and you can use them to add socket.
Okay.
It's like an end level min max. You'll use a lot.
Alright.
I used every single ruby gem I had, but I got you the best rubies in the game. Which is pretty nice, because it's a good chunk. It'll help you level.
Right. Okay.
Hello there, Jason. Where?
tier 3 emerald.
Oh yeah, Jason, I meant to make you gems too. I actually just spent all of my resources leveling up my gems because I hadn't done it. Alright, hang on a second. Where is... There it is.
There we go. Oh, I can't even use them.
They level restricted?
Requires level
Yeah, they're
60.
level restricted.
I mean,
let me
I'll
get
still
the
take them. Like, I mean, I could still use them when I hit level 60.
What level? Oh, I didn't even realize that they had those.
Well, I could definitely take that.
Yeah, that'll just help out with that.
Awesome.
You'll never need to use that much at that level. So that should be well enough for a while.
Did you say it was the rubies for my armor? Because the
Ruby for
maximum
armor,
life?
yeah. Yep. What level? Oh, well. It was that.
Let me get over...
Alright, yeah, you can't even use the full ones until 40 anyway. So I'll get back to you later. I had to farm up some gems.
Okay.
And because
I
the ones that are
got
above
access
what
to
you
50
have
gems. Okay.
aren't even worth like getting until you can get the full gems, like I don't know what they're called. So like they're called just rubies, just sapphires, just emeralds,
Beware the
and those are
enemies.
level 40. And I think you can craft them at 50. So
Okay. You said diamonds on my jewelry, resistance to all elements.
yes, diamonds on jewelry.
And sapphire for
See.
weapon?
That's what it said, sapphire for weapon.
Okay.
Increase damage to crowd control damage.
What's my critical strike chance? 14.2. I need to get that higher.
The crit chance will come. Crit chance will come.
Like 7%.
Let me actually look, because the leveling gems might actually.
Create new magic.
Like okay, no, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I was wrong. Jewelry, it's all the same except you want topaz for weapon, which is basic attack. Basic skill attack. You want topaz actually. For leveling. It just recommends that because you're just gonna be auto attacking. No.
Oh, for the basic skill damage, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because your abilities do decent damage, but you're going to be basic skilling more than everything else because you're a builder spender class.
Right.
And that's just for like lower levels. That's what it recommended for rogues for leveling up to was
I can't make
emerald
another
or
tier three.
topaz.
Okay.
Have you seen what my character looks like?
Yeah, I was looking
You-
at him a second ago.
You can press E and then hit inspect, or whatever your interact wheel is.
Oh, nice. You got ancestral art.
It's normal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What level are you? Are you... Oh,
70.
Nice.
70.
I have over 7,000 sack power. I clear basically all the content in the game. There's nothing I can't do yet.
I almost
Except
thought about
obviously
being-
Uber Lilith, and that's just because I have to throw levels at it.
Right.
And I've basically done everything in the game. I've done all the Lilith statues, I've done almost all the dungeons, I've done most of the side quests. There's nothing in the game I haven't done yet, so.
Nice.
There's like 250, or no, there's 125 dungeons, I think. 125 dungeons. 160 Lilith shrines. I've got rank 5 in all the zones. It's just, I've already done everything because I basically just since this game launched at the early access launch, I basically thrown like 8 hours a day at this every day,
Oh, nice.
if not more. So, but there's really not much to do after level 70. We had the conversation last night while I was streaming with a bunch of people where we were talking about how they left the end game kind of empty, so that way when they add seasons, they're gonna that there's room to add content.
Right.
So there's kind of an empty space at high levels, but there's not much really to do. Damn, Jason, you look kind of similar to somebody else I know.
Yeah, I know. Again, unintentional, apart from the chest. That was totally intentional.
It's because we both use like the basic appearance, the base male rogue appearance, so we look almost identical. Except we both use the goatee and the same hairstyle.
He says,
I don't know how that-
except for
The
the
only,
chest, that was
the only
intentional.
difference is your skin is a little bit different from mine,
Yeah, it's-
and you have a different face.
Like the armor that I'm wearing is called Runic, and you can't get it until you're level 60 in Torment 4. But you can technically get the appearances if you upgrade normal items into legendaries. He got really lucky and got the chest appearance, which is the coolest part of the whole
I literally
like
got it
appearance
first
set.
try.
Yeah, he got like one of the cooler items out of the aesthetic. I had to wait till I was like fucking 65 to get this armor.
I'm not ready yet.
I like the blue on this armor because it adds like the gold trim, but it still makes all the plates silver.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Yeah, I like how this armor looks. It's like, honestly, a lot of the rogue armors, it all looks the same. Kind of banditito look.
Yeah.
God, man, I hate these tiny little spiders.
Hold shift. If you hold shift and left click, you swing in the direction without moving.
Yeah, I know. I always forget about that.
I'll come back. I'll hit you up later when you're a little higher level, and I'll make your gems for you. That way you don't have to spend all the money on them.
Right.
Because leveling gems is expensive. But I gave you a good chunk of money, so that should
Yeah.
last you a while.
I was actually gonna up my gems, but I like so broke I can't even do that.
Oh, I already logged off, but I'll give you gems later.
See, I almost thought about just going back through and like running through a couple of like the early game dungeons and just running through those a couple times and just selling all the gear to get a shitload of gold. But then, you
the
just
gear
can't
you
get much of it, so.
Yeah, we're better. That's what clanmates are for. It's Diablo. Gold is relatively easy. I can make 1 million gold in 10 minutes. It's not hard. But also, you'll spend 1 million gold in like 20 seconds. And you get higher level and you start doing like higher levels, like you start spending all your gold on substat, shit like that. It costs like 1 million gold per roll. Costs a bunch of, like, it gets expands. Alrighty, boys. Well, I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna go play some hardcore. Call you guys
Alrighty,
later.
buddy.
Oh wow.
How? Look at that. I just got a totem. Speaking of totems that can take gems, I just got a totem that
But
I was
yeah,
able to
I
swap
actually-
out.
As soon as he told, as we started talking about gems, I actually checked, and yeah, apparently I just hit access to tier 3 gems, and I was actually kind of surprised with that.
Oh, nice.
I was like,
it
wait, I
must
can
be
actually make
like
tier 3 gems now? Nice.
yeah, it must be like.
But
a
at the
level
same
40
time,
thing.
I'm literally too quick to actually do it.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just
I'll wait
trying
until
to
I get a little
kind
bit
of.
more loot before I sell in.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to power through the story.
I'm
right
not
now.
ready yet.
He was right, dude. My main, like, my basic skill does so much more damage now.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you want to, we can just do the comparison and just... I'll wait a second. Let me see what you can do.
Fucking bear.
Not? I actually ended up executing that bear. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be replacing this crossbow for its rolls anytime soon. Since I'm not using it anyway, so I don't bother.
Right.
In fact, that's why I imprinted a 24 out of 30% blade dancer on it.
Okay.
Because my main ability for this build is twisting blades, which is my main core. Basically, I impale them for some damage. I make them take more damage. After a second and a half, they come dealing even more damage.
Oh, nice. Climbing.
Yeah, I only did it on my ranged weapon. Also, I thought crossbow is better for the vulnerable damage.
Oh, these are good enemies.
I need more spirit.
Trash ass gear.
I'm gonna see if I can actually up my gems now.
Oh,
there we go.
you better be careful up there, Izzy. Don't you shut my fucking computer off.
That would be unfortunate.
She does it all the time. I fucking
I
hate
must
it.
wait a moment.
Find those.
Dude, these
Boom.
hornets
There we
are a
go.
pain in the ass, bro. They keep
Another 2 or 3
launching
emerald.
these fucking-
Let's go.
They keep launching these stupid little bugs at me. That just do like a ridiculous amount of fucking damage.
Just hearing that give you a little bit of Diablo 3 PTSD.
There we go.
What attack do you know? Full potions.
Yeah, I'm just exploring right now, looking around for altars and stuff like that. Here they come.
Oh. I literally just leveled.
Stupid little fucking spiders, man.
I need something ridiculous in order to overpower that.
I must wait a moment.
Actually, let me look up here, make sure there's no altar or nothing.
Thereby.
Sometimes these stupid little like side things will have altars and shit, so. So. That almost looks like it's supposed to be the entrance to a dungeon.
I know, right?
I need more spirit.
You think I'm supposed to build Malice next? Yeah. More vulnerable damage, yeah. Remember that. Yeah, there's an event nearby me if you want to come clear it real quick.
Yeah, we can do that.
Never hurts to have a little bit of extra loot.
And XP.
Indeed.
Let's do it.
I'm out of spirit.
Got it. Damn, man.
No, concealment grants is cooldown reduction. If I had that dex on it, that would have been nice.
Well, like the
I
reason,
saved that to re-roll it.
another reason too why I do so much with the overpower is because like when I use an ability that activates overpower, overpowering pretty much it deals bonus damage based on the sum of my current life and fortified life. And because I have so many different things that give me fortify, you know what I mean? It kind of adds that and then multiplies it by a certain amount and with my base health, and that's what kind of adds together to give me, you know, the total amount of damage that I can get.
Yeah. That was surprising 111% overpower damage.
Weapon damage over everything. Yeah, I know.
I should have more overpower damage than crit damage. It's kind of funny, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm building more for crits, yet my overpowers are doing more.
Stupid fucking bugs. Very nice.
Hello.
Greetings.
Actually, that's a decent one now that I think about it.
I'm low on spirit.
There's a cellar over here.
Yeah, I saw it a second ago. I was about to go over there. Check it out.
Apparently, I just found a dust daisy. It's part of a quest.
A dust
Interesting.
daisy?
Yep.
Weird. Well, that didn't take long.
What is this?
Oh, I'm at the dry. We're in the dry steppes. That's why.
Wait, it's not the same thing.
I'm not ready yet.
event and I forgot to collect souls, like an idiot, and that could have been easy. That could have been easy. Greater chest.
Nice, it's got a crude emerald. Damn, dude. Look at this. So right now I'm doing a one-handed axe and a totem, right? But I just picked up a rare staff. Like two-handed staff. That 542 damage a second. I get 12% damage to crowd control enemies, 19% damage to close enemies, 17% vulnerable damage, and 42
That is
willpower.
a spicy roll.
Isn't it? Dude.
That is rather spicy.
Oh, man.
Now, it still shows there's actually a net damage per second loss. I think might be due to your totem also having item scaling.
It could
for attack
also
power?
it could also just be because the axe has a faster attack rate.
Oh no, that wouldn't trigger that much. I was gonna say because the axe is only 269 on its own, and that staff is almost double. So you're getting probably extra from your totem.
Okay, so 622
What does your totem do?
and 612. So I do lose.
Because it might be
10
buffing
attack
your main
power.
hand.
It probably does. It's 13 dex, 15 strength, crowd control duration.
Oh, it just straight up has its own scaling. Oh, then in that case, yeah, that would explain it.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like, I mean, I lose 10 attack power itself. But, like, dude, that damage to crowd control enemies, damage to close enemies.
I mean, if you upped it, it
42
might be
willpower.
actually better. Of course, you can also do the same for the totem and then still do it.
Here, let me. Well, I'll try it out. I'll see how it goes. Wow. Core skills deal up to 20% increased damage based on your amount of fortify. That's a big dungeon.
They have fortify, that would be good. Oh, that's a druid aspect.
Yeah.
In that case, you must have a fortify mechanic.
Yeah, I do. Remember I was saying that my overpower takes my the overpower damage is based on the total amount of my health and my fortify, and then it gives me damage based on that. How the fuck am I supposed to get in here? Oh, there it is. I see the entrance now. New town.
Town here.
Yep.
Is that actually where we need to go? Oh, this looks like a major town.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is the main town.
Oh yeah,
for
no, this is a
Act
full-scale city.
3. Yeah.
My eyes can only watch so much.
Yeah, it's got everything. Yeah, it's got all the available services.
That got most of it. See? The finest quality.
Yeah, I need to get to the gem lady.
Would you like something appraised?
Such poor equipment. Let me help.
See that vulnerable damage though, man, because like I don't.
I cannot do that here.
I might use the occultist and do an enchantment on this staff, dude. I might try to change this vulnerable damage. Because none of my skills even do vulnerable. Like I just read the descriptions and the modifiers and everything for my skills, and none of them even.
I mean, I could literally apply vulnerable to anything on demand.
Oh well, yeah, you can, but I was just thinking like.
This is also
If
assuming
I
I'm
can
here
swap
at all
out that
times.
vulnerable damage for like poison damage, or you know, like if I could swap out that vulnerable damage for something that I can actually use, I'm gonna try it. I got 4 of these veiled crystals. Yeah, look at that. 18.2% core skill damage. 35.1% overpower damage.
Yeah, I don't know which of your skills
That
does the
core
most damage.
skill damage, man. Well, my pulverize is my main damage because it does the overpower and whatnot. And it says enemies hit with pulverize deal 20% reduced damage for 4 seconds, and that's a core skill. So that's the thing. Like I can either have the 18% damage increase for the skill, or I can have a 35.1% overpower damage increase. Because it, you know, I activate overpower all the time. You know, pretty much at the beginning of every single fight, my first pulverize ability activates overpower like every time. But there isn't always over. You know, I'm gonna do the core skill. I'm gonna do the skill damage.
Yeah, the core skill damage is always there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to. I think I'm just gonna keep that.
Yeah, because right now it's way too expensive to attempt to reroll all the enchantments multiple times. It literally goes from like 10k to like 100.
Nice. Oh, nice. I just got a little bit of renown for turning in that daisy. And a whole bunch of consumables. Okay, I gotta get to the blacksmith.
They literally just handed it to the alchemist and boom. Oh, I don't get my potion until... $45 is my
Fight
next
hard,
potion.
eh? Make the devils pay.
What's the blacksmith got to do? It wasn't me.
Use jeweler here. Oh, I'm missing one more ruby. You're joking, bro. You bastards. I mean, I guess at least for now, until I can get the next piece that I need, I could probably... I gotta come over here and talk to this guy for the main story. I haven't even done any of the side stuff, like the actual side quests. I've heard from a lot of people that the stuff for the side quests scale. So I figured I'd wait and do it at the end after I finish the story.
He's still breathing.
He is lucky to be.
Let me get over there before we begin. Because this is stuff I haven't done yet either, so I want to actually be here for it at least. Alright, ready?
That old man there, he claims to be Horadrim, but he
So
drinks
when I
like
click on it,
logs.
does it pull up the cutscene for you too?
Oh no,
He came to town days ago, looking for a servant of the demon Lilith. A pale man. It seems he didn't like what he found.
I see. I will take it from here.
Who are you?
He and I met in the Fractured Peaks. I saw his pale man in a vision, if you can believe it.
Enough. He's yours. Just keep away from the bottle, both of you.
Is that Lorath, I think? Yep.
Oh, bloody damn hells, what do you want? You told me to meet you here, Lorath. Remember?
Of course I remember. I'm just surprised you're not dead.
What a dick.
Hand me that bottle.
What happened to you?
I was attacked, obviously, by vast quantities of alcohol, wielded by my own treacherous hand. There may also have been a brawl with a goat over this patch of mud. But I like to think I triumphed.
Lorath, who is the Pale Man?
The Pale Man is, or was, Horadrim.
Horadrim? Well, then you must know him.
I thought I did, once. His name is Elias. He was my apprentice. He was the one who brought Lilith to Sanctuary. It's possible that I did not take the news very well.
What must we do, then?
Find him. Figure out what he's done. And then kill him. Listen. There's a woman here someplace. She has some messages we'll need. And I'm of no use to anyone right now. Could you find her? Enough time has been wasted.
He says enough time has been wasted
Check
to
around
find the
the
lady.
area. Ask if she's
Wasted
heard from
time.
the Orbe
Coming
Monastery.
from the guy that was just sleeping drunk in the puddle of mud. Talk about wasted time. Psh. If anybody wastes some time around here, it's your bitch ass. Oh.
No, no word from Orbe. Same as yesterday and the day before. But rumor has it a pale man passed through the Abaru Canyon some time ago. Fearsome fellow. dressed in black. After Lorath's performance last night.
See, I almost thought about going to my wardrobe and messing with my transmog a little bit. Wait a second, is that what I think it is? Ensembles. Oh shit, so you can set up actual, like...
Yeah.
In a sense, like, loadouts or whatever you want to call it. That's pretty cool. Back to Lorth again. Big rock ass.
Strange. I wrote to the Obey Monastery the day I arrived. The abbot should have replied by now.
Tekran spoke of a rumor. A pale man, seen near the canyons.
The canyons? Why didn't you say so? But we can't leave Obey. Sod it. I'm off to the canyons. You can meet me there. You seem reliable. Thus far.
Yeah. So now there's two options. Go to the canyon. Or go to the monastery. I almost thought about going and getting this, doing this dungeon over here on the left just to get that legendary aspect. The core skills up to 20% damage increase. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go ahead, we'll go, or if you want to, because I was gonna end the stream and get off here soon, so I was just debating on if I wanted to do the next part in the story, or just do a dungeon. But I think I'm just gonna do the dungeon. And then I actually have the next 2 days off after today. So I'm gonna play the fuck out of this game, dude. Mainly because my last couple days off, I wasn't even able to play the game because of my fucking cats. I love that ability, dude. It's so nice sometimes.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, let's check out this this gear we just got.
Nope.
Damn, dude.
Too low. Way too low.
I just got a two-handed axe. So it's pretty much the same thing, but the damage to slowed enemies is 15%. My damage to crowd control enemies is 12%. Wait a minute. No, that don't make any sense. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't need that. Man. It's 45, 68. Yeah, no. Okay.
Still something. Other back here. Well, we're already here. Might as well do it.
That. My first dungeon on World Tier 2, so I'm glad I got some backup.
Oh, no!
I must wait a moment.
Oh, shit. Just walked right onto a trap. God damn it.
I must wait a moment. I need more spirit.
Thank you.
I'm not ready yet.
Was that an ability or was that your dash?
That's an ability.
Okay, I was about to say, Jesus, that's like the
I
biggest
have
dash
a
ever.
couple movement skills.
Oh, nice.
That one allows me to basically you jump right behind someone, and then the other one is just a line.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
No, not worth it. Will you stop fucking glitching out and just hit the fucking guy? Oh shit, you're in here fighting the fucking boss.
Have that, channeling, a little bit rough. Dexterity, injured enemies, crowd control damage. Oh. You know, that actually has a potential. That actually has a potential chance to rival this.
That's what I'm saying, like the piece I just picked up, it's not bad, man, but it's got 27% overpower damage on top, and then on bottom has another 24% overpower damage.
A load of overpower damage.
Yeah. But
The
I
damage
would
to distant
probably-
enemies is what you'd re-roll there.
I was about to say,
Is
that's probably what I would have
you
to
never
reroll.
at a distance.
And that has
At least I don't think you are.
That has 2 slots for my topaz. That's big, man.
Actually, this crossbow might actually be the lucky find here for me.
I actually just found a
I
crossbow.
lose core skill damage, which I think it would actually re-roll the. Not gonna lie, I think I might re-roll the injured enemies damage. Because that basically is like. I mean, it kind of serves to replace the execute, but
Right.
the crowd
What
control,
is
I do
the,
actually apply some forms of crowd control.
What's the item power that you have for your crossbow?
Well, mine's currently only 400 plus 10.
Well, I got a 424 that I just picked up. Wanna check it out?
Actually, what is that?
I just
Damage
dropped
over
it
time,
for you.
overpower damage? Nah.
No? Okay.
Yeah, the
Figured
one I'm
I would
looking at
check.
here, comparing it to my own, is 20.4% vulnerable damage to 23% vulnerable damage.
Okay.
Trading lucky hit damage. Oh, lucky hit for a chance to execute non-injured elites. Well, injured non-elites. Or just deal more damage to injured enemies.
I wanted to see if I could put core skill on damage on this. Otherwise, I could really butcher this crossbow. It's a really big gamble, so I'll hold on to. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can get a core skill damage roll. Because otherwise, this is gonna become better. Because I still have Blade Dancer. I just will lose a little bit of damage on it, and I'm now worried.
There's a greed shrine coming up here too. I didn't know you could leave in the middle of a dungeon like that.
Yeah.
Can you come back to the same dungeon?
Yeah, I was gonna say you just take the portal and it'll bring it back.
Oh no shit, well cool, I'm gonna teleport out too then. Cause then I can try to re-roll that distant enemy thing and I can put some gems
I think
there.
I actually might reroll the injured enemy's damage.
Alright, where's the occultist? There it is.
Actually, I could get bring the execute back at a higher percent, or get even more vulnerable damage. Actually, you know what? Yellow. I'll take it.
Be wary of bandits.
Because then the entire I mean, I'll lose a little bit of I'll lose some core skill damage, unfortunately, but it would be I mean, it's still going to be gaining dex, so it's still going to be netting some damage increase.
Right.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of attack power, actually.
Alright, getting rid of distant enemies. I only have enough for one roll. Give me something good. 42 willpower. Or 14%.
Damage to stun enemies or willpower? Willpower just gives you skill damage overall.
Yeah, well, I don't really do the whole stun thing. I mean, I immobilize the enemies with my poison creeper ability, but I don't really stun any enemies. I'm just gonna take the willpower, man. Get that increased skill damage, and it increases my healing received, and my overpower damage too. Yeah, that was worth it.
I'm so broke, I only have 69 gold.
I can
literally.
give you some. I can. Alex just gave me like $500,000 a little bit ago. I can give you a little bit.
Oh, jeez. For sure, he didn't give it to me knowing I'd probably go a little trigger happy with it.
My eyes can only watch
Because let's
so
be real, I
much.
have been going a little trigger happy. Hold on. Huh.
Add gold. Here, I'll just give you like 100 grand. There you go.
And those,
Skins of
'cause there's
leather
not
and
as much.
steel.
I'm still debating on these pants, man. Because, I mean, I would lose my 2 ranks of trample, right? But, I mean...
Oh, I actually have to manually break legendaries.
It's got +8 to all stats, which is max for that roll. It's got +17 intelligence, which is my resource generation and resistance to elements. Which it could only get up to 19, and it's at 17. And then dexterity, I have 18 between 13 and 19. And the dexterity increases my critical strike chance and increases my dodge chance.
Wait, what's the comparison here?
I would lose my 2 ranks of trample, but I would get the intelligence and the dexterity gives me more critical strike chance, dodge chance, skill damage, or intelligence, resource regeneration, and resistance. And then is also +8 to all of my stats anyways. And I mean, worst case scenario, I could always just re-roll the dex into something else, or I can re-roll the all stats into something else. But I mean, it's like a 21
I would rather,
point
if you were to
upgrade.
attempt to re-roll that, you'd rather just do your own, the one legs you're wearing now, and see if you could get something out of that.
Well, like re-roll the ones that I have on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Which would be, I mean, you could keep the dodge chance if you wanted.
I was just
Onto
trying
the
to
strength,
think.
Really, all the strength does is give you a little bit of armor. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Worth keeping.
I was just trying
So
to
if you can
figure out
re-roll
a
that
way
into
to,
like all stats.
Right. I was just trying to figure out a way to make it work because of the two socket slots, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'll just try to re-roll the... I'm still gonna
I mean,
hang on to
hey,
them.
you. Oh wait, no, they changed it where I don't think you can re-roll sockets on stuff. Well, re-roll sockets onto gear anymore. They added a certain
No.
way of.
You have to add sockets. Yeah, you can just add sockets.
You have to
onto
manually
stuff,
add
though.
sockets now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, it doesn't burn one of your affix rolls, but at the same time, it is a little less convenient because you can't do it until later on. I want you, Julie.
Okay. So I can get rid of the strength that I just got, and I can either get plus 58 thorns, or I can get plus 17 intelligence. Which again is resource generation and resistance to elements.
It's kind of unfortunate with those, but yeah, the intelligence will at least do a little bit. I mean, the thorns, yeah, you do retaliation damage, and it's not really. It's just only a flat amount of damage, and that one really.
You know, I am gonna try to
Help you in the long run.
I am gonna try to re-roll these one time just to see what I would get.
If you can get trample ranks on it, then you should be fine.
I think I'm gonna get rid of the dex and keep the all stats.
Yeah.
Something good, something good. I mean, the 2.7%
Unfortunate,
total
yeah,
armor.
no. Yours is
but-
definitely better then. Yours is still better for the trample rank. Like, I literally have a pair of 381 gloves on. The only reason I'm keeping them is because I have +2 ranks to my twisting blades, which is my main core.
Let's see what the difference is. 669, 2054.
I was gonna say, let's see.
I mean,
What's
my
the damage on
attack
my twisting
and my
blades?
armor both go up.
63% up to 120% when used. It was on 101%, but I put these back on.
My attack power goes up by 5, and my armor goes up
Oh.
by like 80 something. If I put on the other pants. But I would lose the ranks of my trample.
How much attack power?
I get an extra 5 attack power.
That is
if I
not
put
worth it.
this on. But I also
5 points
get,
is not worth it.
yeah,
Or
but I
losing
also
trample
get
trample ranks.
I also get almost 100 more armor.
Okay, so here's the thing to consider, because I
mean, check the tooltip and see how much, like, compare the tooltips of each and see how much scaling the actual ability goes up, because it should go up, I think, 20%. I don't know what it could do on
Well, I mean,
with 2 points.
if I had everything like capped out right now, then I would be more like resistant with getting rid of the trample. But like, even if I put that on and it gives me the 2 ranks of trample, it only takes me up to 5. Because I don't have my trample capped out quite yet. I was in the process of doing that.
Or
So it's not
technically
like
go
it's
over with it.
giving me... Well, I mean, it would after I capped it out, but until I level up and cap out trample, right now it's just taking me from 3 to 5. You know, I'm gonna keep
54%
the
and
pants.
90% scaling.
I'm gonna keep the pants. I'm gonna wear the ones that I just got, just because I can throw some gems in there to give me some more life. And
Yeah,
I'm
give
gonna
you a little
hang
bit more
on
tankiness.
to and then I'll hang on to the other pants. And then if I don't get something better by the time I hit rank 5 with my trample, then I'll just throw these back on to go from from rank 5 to rank 7. Okay, and then let me go and teleport back through the portal.
I think I need legs. Next soon. Oh yeah, I need legs bad. All I got on them is dex. I need some. Now if I could get twisty blades on them, then I can replace my gloves.
Alright, I just teleported back, so just let me know when you're ready. Oh, okay, let's go. God damn it.
Okay, surprise trap.
Yeah, every time you see those little
Money.
platforms, it's gonna give us a trap.
Ow.
Yeah, ow. Almost killed me. Did we ever even... I never even
I use
activated
the abilities,
the
I just want to get farm money off of them.
Let me come back and activate this pylon first. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, mine just ran out.
Oh, there's something down here that we
Distant
need.
enemies.
I do not have
Nope.
enough
I mean, the physical damage would be nice, but it's not worth it.
Okay, I just got a bunch of jewelry, so hang on a second.
There's damage with ranged weapons. Oh, that wasn't ranged weapons. That was it melee weapons. I would have totally took that.
Of course, it's werewolf
Unfortunate.
skill damage, you fucking bastards.
Yeah, eventually. So what build are you running right now? Like,
I'm kind of
what's your-
doing like a werebear build in a sense.
Yeah, you're building more towards bear. Yeah, eventually you can start getting some fun stuff later on, where like eventually your true form becomes bear form. So you're in it pretty much at all times.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then eventually there's another one where you can make your earth skills also count as bear skills. Which is some of the funner stuff you get later on.
676.
Because I think both of those are uniques. Actually, you will not start seeing them until 50. Or just high level legendaries, I don't know. We haven't gotten to that point on a rogue, let alone Druid. So, anyway.
Damn it.
I must wait a moment.
Actually, let me pick up the free potion.
We get separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
Well, that was a really bad time for that to happen. My battery's cut out.
I do not have enough spirit.
What's not good?
I can't.
Did it just say we completed an event?
Because we did.
How can we complete an event if we're in a dungeon?
There are events. Alright, game, show me the money. Show me the money. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try to see if I can force +2 ranks of twisting blades on these gloves. That would be a real damn shame. Unfortunate. I mean, they're nice gloves anyway, so I'll keep them.
I'm low on spirit.
I can find +2 ranks of
Shitty ass gear.
I'm not ready yet.
Dude, hit the fucking guy, bro. I hate it when it does that.
I knew it. I just really messed that up.
Fuck out of here, bro. Damn.
Ooh.
I don't use debilitating roar.
If I could get a stat on that, that actually would be better than mine. Actually, no, I just take the roll out of this because that actually has a nice boot. I think maybe my brother actually used cheat on one of his pieces for that aspect, so I'll just extract that. Hello. Give me more malice, please.
Okay, let me hit my level real fast. I will give it to you, Trample. Wait for him to come back.
Potential and you threw it away again. You just had to go and ruin a good moment, didn't you? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. I ain't paying 100 grand to re-roll it again.
I must wait a moment.
Also, just so you see, everything exploded like 5 times with that remake.
What?
Ow. Ooh. Boots. Trade 1 rank of Shadow Step for 1 dash. Plus 2 ranks of count jumps. I mean, all I need to do is
Damn, bro. These pants I just picked up. So the armor is 20 less than the pants that I have on now, right? But it still has 2 sockets, and one of the stats for it is plus 1 rank of trample.
how's that compared to your originals?
Well, the gear, I mean, like, the gear itself is better. and my original pants don't have any gem socket slots. And by the time I can start doing world bosses and getting the resources to add sockets, all of this gear is gonna be irrelevant anyway.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep these ones, the new ones I just got. Leave dungeon. Legion event, the Gathering Legions. I have no fucking clue what that is.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't reroll legendaries. God damn it.
That's my only thing about these new pants that I just got.
I need
is
Fiend
that I don't
Roses,
have
which
to
only
reroll.
drop from Hell Tides. Never mind, game.
Good fortune.
Fine game. Wait. Oh, son of a... whatever. I just realized I done screwed up, and I just ruined a perfectly put pair of gloves I could have potentially put on. But to be fair, that's the only slot next to actually increase his core ranks, so... Probably wasn't going to end up actually putting it on anyway. Oh well. I just realized how much of an idiot I am. Where's the... Oh, skill point.
So what do you think I should put on for my aspect? Should I do the one we just got, which is core skills deal up to 20% increased damage based on my amount of fortify? Or I have this one here that says attacking enemies with a basic skill increases the damage of your next core skill by 5%.
That's a good one.
And stacks up to 30%. I think I'm gonna use
Basically,
this
you get that at a higher percent, so it'll take less basic skill uses.
Oh, I can't.
This is to build up to the
Fuck. I forgot.
You probably need baleful fragments.
Yep. And
Yeah.
veiled crystals. Well, shit.
Alright,
Wind favor you.
I cannot do that here.
I need to replace her. My chest is actually pretty good. Although reroll the potential to make it even better. Gloves, I desperately need a new pair. Boots are also on the chopping block along with legs, especially legs.
I wish there was somewhere where, like, you could buy crafting materials. You know what I mean? Like, there should be spots in the game that you can go to buy materials to craft, like the veiled crystals, even if they put, like, a higher price tag on it. So it was like, it cost more gold.
My eyes can
I
only
still
watch
think
so
it would
much.
be a good addition to the game.
Wind favor, my friend.
What do my glove transmog?
Oh, okay, I see.
You need armor? I've got it here.
Fortify generation. That's big, dude. I wonder if I can use the occultist to change the 2 ranks of landslide into something else. Because I don't use landslide. But like right now I'm looking at the armor shop.
Oh, it is a lot of damage.
He's got this pair of gloves that's +7 to all stats. Plus 2 ranks of landslide, which is what I would change out, and then +1 rank of pulverize, which is my main ability.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I would lose the intelligence, willpower, and dexterity, but not all of it, because it's got +7 to all stats. So I would at least keep 7 for all of those. I don't even need the landslide that I have on the gloves I'm wearing now, because I don't use landslide. So on the new gloves, I would get to keep some of those stats, and I would get a rank of pulverize, which is my main damage ability. My core skill, which is already capped out, so it would put me at 6 out of 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy
Fit
him.
for a warrior, truly.
Hang on to him for a little bit. Alright, go ahead and leave the party so I can close the game out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was gonna either do the next part of the story, or I was gonna do the dungeon.
That's right.
Before we got off, yeah. But, depending on how I feel when I get out of work tonight, depending on how tired I am, I might play again tonight. But if I don't play tonight, then, like I said, I have the next 2 days off after today. So if I'm not on tonight, I will be on tomorrow.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to see about finishing... I want to try to finish the storyline tomorrow. Because Act 2 was a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. And I'm expecting Act 4 to be a little bit longer, because it's like the, you know, the ending of it all kind of thing, but... We'll see. We'll see how it goes, but... Alrighty, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. Thank you for hanging out and playing. You're actually the first person I've played this game with. I have actually been playing solo the whole time so far.
Oh, really?
But yeah. So, if I get out of work tonight and I'm not, like, super tired and I do decide to get on, I'll pull up Discord and I'll send you a message and see if you're on. See if maybe
Alright.
you're down to play. And then, like I said, if not, I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright.
Alrighty, buddy. Thanks again, and you have a good one.
Have a good day.
Alright, bye. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. We got to do a little bit of the story. I was kind of hoping to be able to get through a little bit more of the story, but it's okay. We did some side stuff. We hung out with our friends and whatnot. It's the first time I've played with anybody so far. So if you guys enjoyed the content today, make sure that you hit that like button for the algorithm so it spreads the content to other viewers. Also, make sure that you guys hit the red subscribe button and have your notifications turned on. That way you can get notified when I go live again, either tonight or tomorrow morning, so you guys can come and hang out, watch me finish the story and all that good stuff. And it also helps me reach my subscriber goal of 200 by the end of the year. And we have 166, so I only need 34 more subscribers to reach my annual goal. So every subscribe counts, every subscribe helps. And if you subscribe to the channel, then the next time you see me live, comment and let me know that you're a new subscriber, and I will give you a live shout out on stream. And you can follow me on all my social media pages and join my Discord server by clicking on the links in the top of the description or the description in any content that I post. I always follow back, and I always give a warm welcome message to people joining the server for Discord. So with that being said, until either tonight or tomorrow morning, this is your boy, your main man, your favorite streamer, Psychotic, saying